Hold on, let me do something first. Let me do something real quick. Hold on. Hold on, let me share this stream out real quick, people. Hold on. Let me share this stream. This stream. Welcome back to another live stream from yours truly, lavoncason. And I'm back again with another live stream. I haven't streamed like this, by using Playroom in a minute, so yeah. So today I'm going to be discussing new 3DS successor. It might be coming, people. It might be coming. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay. Let me first. I can't just see Nintendo just doing one device. I can't really see Nintendo having just the Nintendo Switch as their only device. In every generation, I've noticed that they always have two devices. A dedicated handheld and a dedicated home console. Holy shit, goddamn. Damn. Thought I was charged. I thought I was charged. Hold on, people. Hold on. Hold on, people. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, people. Hold on. New Nintendo president considering various possibilities for 3DS successor. Yes. Considering various possibilities. Nintendo president weighed in on 3DS as well. He said, though, it's been around much longer. 3DS has certain advantages over the Switch, such as ease of purchase. The fuck? Whoa. Also commented on a possible successor, saying that Nintendo is considering various possibilities. However, the statement alone doesn't make it very clear how serious the company is when it comes to exploring new dedicated portable device that follows in 3DS footsteps. So, I can see him making a 3DS successor, people. I can really see Nintendo, yes, Nintendo, not just have the Switch as their only device. I really cannot see that, people. I mean, if you're going to use this as a handheld, I mean, it needs better battery life. The Switch needs better battery life. In fact, Nintendo of America has said that this is a home console on the go. Let me say this again. Nintendo of America has said that this is a home console on the go. So this being a dedicated, handheld, let me put it in my pocket. Let me try to put it in my pocket. See, look how it's hanging. Look at this. Look. See how it's hanging and stuff? With the 3DS, though, put it in my pocket. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. See that, people? You see that, how you can fit a 3DS in your pocket? And, I mean, you can take off the Joy-Cons and put in your pocket. I don't know. I don't know about that one. But you get my point. Is that, the Switch as a dedicated handheld needs work, people. It needs work. Nothing more, nothing less. It needs work as a dedicated portable. If everyone's considering that the Switch is going to be the all-in-one device, meaning the only device that Nintendo has, then they need to improve. They need to freaking improve. Because, man, I mean, you can't put in your pocket the 2-3 hour battery life. Come on, people. Come on. Come on, let's be real. Nintendo's gonna make something else besides the Nintendo Switch. Come the freak on, people. Be real. Be real, Nintendo fans. Be real with yourselves. There was a lot of Nintendo fans got upset on Twitter because they announced that a 3DS successor might be coming, and they are discovering various possibilities. A lot of Nintendo fans, like I said, were upset. They were getting triggered. Like, what? No. I don't want a 3DS successor. I just want the Switch. 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 You know, that's what I've been seeing with a lot of Nintendo fans lately. They just want the Switch as their home console and handheld. But I'll be fine if they release a 3DS successor. It wouldn't bother me. It would not bother me one bit. Okay, people? It will not bother me one bit if Nintendo releases a 3DS successor. It would not bother me one bit. Or maybe, you know, I don't know if this would happen. I say about 40% chance of happening. A Nintendo phone. That's right, you heard me. A Nintendo phone. Hello. I can see Nintendo maybe releasing a Nintendo phone. You know, with an actual camera. You know, a device that allows you to, call people with. And also to allow you to play virtual console games and stuff like that. I can see it. And put their own Nintendo OS with it as well and all that stuff. And have its own sort of apps and stuff like that. You know, I could see Nintendo releasing a Nintendo phone. I really can see that. I can see Nintendo releasing their own smart device. Because like I said, they are discovering various possibilities with the 3DS successor. So, I can see Nintendo releasing a phone. I can really see Nintendo releasing a smart device. So, 3DS successor, it's going to... What are you doing, my friend? Mexico versus Brazil is going on right now. I'm doing a live stream. I'm talking about the 3DS successor. That is what I'm talking about. I can see it. It's about me just drop everything and watch the game. Nah, I'm not into that. I gotta continue to stream. I gotta keep the stream going, man. I got to keep the stream going. Did y'all see Crash Bandicoot? You know, its resolution when it comes to docked and undocked for the Nintendo Switch. 720p 30 docked, 480p undocked. 480p undocked. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? 480p undocked. Wow. Just wow, people. Just freaking wow. We have already been into, it's about to be a year and 4 months. And we are already seeing games that are going down to 360p, 480p. Okay. See you later. And you would think that the Nintendo Switch, you know, with its games that it's getting, you would think that it would stay 720p consistent. You would think that. But that's not the case. That is not the case, people. That's not the case. So, yes, people, I can see Nintendo releasing a 3DS successor. I can see it. I can really, really see it. I can also see Nintendo maybe doing a smart device. Whether it's a smartphone, a tablet. I can see it. I can see Nintendo, and this is just my opinion. This is my opinion, by the way, people. A lot of Nintendo fans think that, oh, they should just do the Switch Mini and do that as their handheld. Which is, okay. I can see that too. Maybe a Switch Mini. But I can also see Nintendo actually releasing a 3DS successor. I can also see Nintendo, maybe releasing a phone. I could see it. Hello? It's me, Mario. Hello? How you doing? Yes. A Nintendo phone. It's me, Mario. It's me, Mario. Oh, I can see it. I can freaking see Nintendo releasing a phone. That would be funny and kind of cool at the same time. Seeing Nintendo release their own phone. That would be cool and funny. Okay, that would be cool and funny. I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Thanos? What's up? New 3DS is going to have a 1080 Ti. Nah, man. No. No. But I can put my 3DS, though, in my pocket. I could put it in my freaking pocket. I could put my Vita in my pocket. But the Nintendo Switch, you can't really do like that. You can't really put in your pocket. You can only play the thing for about 2-3 hours. So man, does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any questions? Anyone have any questions? Yes, there is rumors about new Nintendo handheld possibility with a 3DS successor. Yes, there is rumors. It's not gonna come right now. If you're thinking that, then no, it's not gonna come right now. The new president talks about someone added to one of my groups, I guess. But yeah, the new president talks about future consoles, and they're basically saying that they're getting ready to have new hardware, getting new hardware ready for other consoles, and possibly a new portable. So it could be, in the Switch ecosystem, but it can also be its own thing. The Nintendo handheld could be its own thing. So yeah. A lot of Nintendo fans, man, a lot of Nintendo fans, they were going crazy. They were going crazy. They were going crazy. They were going nuts about this, people. They were going freaking nuts. Nintendo fans were going nuts, okay? They were about this. They just want the Switch, nothing more, nothing less. That's all they want from Nintendo. They just want the Switch. They just want the freaking Switch. So, there's already discussion of a new Switch variant. There's already people out there discussing a Switch variant. A stronger Switch. Some people are saying on Twitter right now, this is Super Male Dave, it might come out in 2019. These Nintendo fans were going nuts. He's man. Alright, I'm making a party. I am making a party. I just made a party. If anyone wants to join, let me know in the chat. So that way, they can discuss their thoughts about possibly a new 3DS successor. Because I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. Okay, sure. GTA 6 is coming in 2019. Okay. It's not. Yeah, I'd be fine. I would be fine with, like I said, I would be fine with 3DS successor. I would be really, really fine if Nintendo releases a 3DS successor. It wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't really bother me. What's up? What's up, mute nuts? Mud nuts? What's up? Did I say that right? Did I say that right? Did I really say that? Salute, bro. Shit.
Am I coming through?
Yeah, you're coming through. Yeah, you are.
There you go.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Talking about the new Nintendo president. Might
No.
be there was talks of future consoles, from the new president of Nintendo, and they also said a 3DS successor. They're discovering various possibilities with it. My day's good, mud nuts. My day's good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It don't make too much sense.
Why you say that?
Well, you don't want to compete with yourself.
I mean, what about the kids?
Fuck the kids.
Well, what about the kids? Because I mean, would you give a 7-year-old a Nintendo Switch?
No.
I mean, it could appeal to younger audiences.
Fuck the audience. Wow, I didn't wake up in a very good mood today. Shit.
Hmm?
Gotta protect myself from myself.
I can see it. You know, Nintendo releasing a 3DS successor. I can see it, or a Nintendo phone.
I don't see it.
You want to buy a Nintendo phone?
No, it don't make sense. Then they're gonna compete with the Google Play Store.
Hmm.
And technology-wise, it's just I don't know. I don't see. Not unless it's not a handheld. It's a completely different device.
Yeah, yeah, different device. Yeah.
Because the Tegra 1 is pretty much a little tablet. It's a tablet technology.
Yeah, I know.
So it's pretty easy to surpass the Nintendo Switch.
Mhm.
So they come out with a handheld. I mean, they can easily make it more powerful than the Switch. Easily. That's not even a question.
I mean, they could do a Switch revision.
Or they're gonna do what Nvidia and AMD is notorious for doing. That's just rebranding. They're just gonna
Mhm.
rebrand it.
Mm.
But how many times have they done that with the 3DS already?
4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it could be just a rebranding of the 3DS.
Could be a totally different device.
Or yeah, it could be a completely different device.
Ew, I'm not counting that out.
It could be a Walkman.
I mean, Nintendo
Nintendo.
always had two devices, you know, Wii U, 3DS, Wii DS,
Maybe it's just
GameCube, Game Boy.
maybe it could be a rebranding of the 3DS, and it'll output 720p at higher frames, and it'll be 3DS compatible 100%.
Hmm.
I just don't see them making another a handheld that's more powerful than the Switch. That's pointless.
How powerful are those Snapdragons?
Huh?
What about those Snapdragons that are on the phones?
Yeah, it's a mobile technology.
Yeah.
Tablets, cell phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be really affordable for them. Because the Nintendo Switch is nothing but off-the-shelf parts.
Yeah, I know.
Like literally, they didn't do any customizations to it.
They put the Tegra X1 on the
Yeah,
Switch.
yeah. So I mean, they already have the Tegra 2,
You
which
think
is
they're
a
gonna
little
put
bit
the
more
Tegra 2?
powerful.
Because I mean, did you
If they
see
do that, then it's
Wolfenstein
more.
2
Then what's the point of the Switch?
360p?
I mean,
No,
they can, but
a new Switch revision.
then it'll be more powerful than the Switch.
Yeah.
Then what's the point of the Switch?
No, it's gonna be the same idea, just the new Switch, the Switch 2.
Could be that, but it wouldn't be. It'd still be a Switch. It wouldn't be considered a new 3DS. I don't know. I don't see it.
Oh, I mean, I see it,
I
but
don't see.
mm, I
I
see
don't
it.
see how they're gonna do it.
How they're gonna market it and all that?
Hey, it's not gonna make sense.
What about the kids? It could be for
Fuck the
younger
kids.
audiences.
Fuck them. Deport them all.
It's for the kids. I mean,
I don't see it. I don't see. The only thing I can possibly see are the two options. Either it's a complete and utter different type of device, or it's just going to be a rebranding of the 3DS, but with
high
higher
definition
capabilities.
screen.
Yeah, high definition, more RAM, and just a beefier version, and keep it in its family that way. Because it's not, it doesn't take much to make something more powerful than the Switch. So I just don't see that. I mean, you have tablets today that are more powerful than the Switch. You know, it's not very hard to pass those specs. I mean, it's only a 1 teraflop console, only one.
Okay.
And that's with everything fully blast.
Okay,
You know, they have if they have access to 100% of the resources. I mean, you're talking about an hour battery life. If they put the
well, I
entire thing
mean, it's
full
only
blast.
2-3 hours of battery life to switch. The 3DS.
Yeah, but it's not using all the resources of the system.
Yeah, I know.
You know, so if they decide to use all the resources, everything full blast, you know, you probably get like an hour and a half. And don't forget that over time, that the battery lifespan diminishes. So maybe when you first got it, it'll last 2 hours, but now, you know, over a year later, it's probably lasting maybe less than that, because every battery loses its lifespan over the course of time. It's not going to hold the same amount of charge.
Well, I mean, Nintendo just had a new president, so.
Well, it's normal for companies to go through new CEOs every couple of years, every 4, 3, anywhere between 3 to 6 years. So that's not really saying much, because he's coming in. The new CEO is coming in to establish a particular goal. Once that's met, they'll get a new CEO. It just really depends on the company, what they're trying to achieve. In most cases, they're very easily replaced CEOs. In some cases, they like the direction and they'll continue in that direction. That's why you have CEOs that have been with their companies for over a decade. It just depends on the company.
Okay.
But the last CEO, when what's his name, Awada died, right? I forgot his name, but I was reading the comments that people were shocked that they were replacing him already. Dumbasses, being that you guys don't fucking know, it said right from the get-go that he was there temporarily.
Kashima? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. I don't remember his name. He was just there to make sure that everything went according to plan during the launch of the Switch. That's it. After that, he was gone. But people read too much into shit because they don't know how to process information.
Okay.
It's the newer guys, man. It's the newer guys.
Possibilities, man.
But I just have a hard time seeing what they're gonna do with the new 3DS.
I mean, they also discussed future consoles as well. They also did.
Or Nintendo might go, because remember, these companies already have a projection for the next, you know, how it's supposed to go for the next 7 years at least. They might do some altercations based on the market, because the market's constantly changing, but they already know what's going to happen as far as their product line. And then sometimes it doesn't work out the way they try to execute it, and they got to adjust a little bit here and there. Like the Wii U, we're not supposed to have the Nintendo Switch yet.
What do you mean?
The only reason we have the Switch is not because it was time for Nintendo to move on. We have the Nintendo Switch because the Wii U failed miserably.
Okay.
I mean, they cut the lifespan of that console by 4 years.
Yeah.
That's short. And people still talking about how Sega Dreamcast bankrupt Sega. That's not the way. It's so stupid. It's just shut. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
Sega was already in severe finance crisis when the Dreamcast came out. It did well. It sold like, wow, 10 million in a year? It was Sega's best console. Fastest selling console that they ever had. But Sega didn't have the resources. They just didn't have the finances. Because they kept abandoning consoles. What bankrupt them was Sega, the Saturn. The Saturn and the 32X. And the CD. Sega CD. They kept making all these consoles, and they never made profit from it. They kept getting more and more in debt, and then when they finally did come out with a good console, the Dreamcast, that's it. They were already in severe debt. So the Dreamcast had all the capabilities to compete with the PS2. It's just they had to let it go.
Check my 3DS.
I've been saying for a long time, still needs to be in the hardware business.
The fuck is the eShop?
Huh?
No, I'm on my 3DS.
Take a bite of your 3DS.
No, I'm not doing that. I gotta update this thing? God damn. I gotta update my 3DS, guys.
What do you think Nintendo's gonna do with a handheld?
What do I think that they're going to do? Shit, this is gonna be hard.
You think they're gonna go for VR again?
Oh, you mean Virtual Boy? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, if they make it sellable.
That'd be too expensive.
They can't do a Vita. They can't do that. It has to be a different device.
I don't know. I don't see the handheld.
Nintendo phone.
What?
Nintendo phone.
You think seriously? You really think that Nintendo's gonna Samsung, Apple? You really think they want to compete with them?
I mean, what would be different?
I don't know. I don't see it.
That's what I'm thinking.
The only thing I can see is them making the 3DS a little beefier and just rebranding it. Maybe like a 720p screen. Shit, but that's what the Nintendo Switch is. It's just a 720p screen, right?
Yeah, it's a 720p screen.
Nah, I don't know. Because I mean, if the games are running at a high fidelity, the screen is updated to HD. but they sold the Switch based on mobility, handheld. I don't know. I don't know. Remember, Nintendo has a history of trying to do things as differently as possible.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Or they come out with a, it's up there close to the power of the Switch and it has 720p screen and all this crap, but it just plays 3DS games and whatever cartridge they decide to use. Which to me, that would be stupid. That would be silly.
No, not another Wii U.
Man, that system was terrible.
I still got one. Homebrew, baby. Homebrew.
That's the only thing it's good for.
Wii backwards compatibility, I mean... But I'm a Nintendo fan. I'm not these crazy Nintendo fans, you know. I'm just... Shit.
What do you mean by fan? You know what fan is?
What?
You know?
Yeah? Why?
What's a fan?
Someone that is into the product.
No. Don't ever become a fan of anyone or anything, because the word fan is an abbreviation for fanatical. That's why when people claim to be fans and you hear them describe or defend a device, they're unrational, they're not reasonable, because they're fanatical. They're fanatic. That's short for, or fan. Fan is short for fanatic.
Okay. Okay.
So instead of calling yourself a fan, because then you're claiming to be a fanatical of Nintendo products.
I'm a consumer.
No, we're all consumers. You can call yourself supporter.
Okay.
So you ever seen like a Michael Jackson concert, like on TV, and they show the girls in the front row like hysterical and crying and fainting?
Yeah.
Those are fans. So if you view yourself as a crying, fainting girl, then you can call yourself a fan. And that's the thing, you have a lot of Nintendo fans. They're fanatics. They're crazy.
Crazy.
What are you doing for the 4th of July weekend?
Going to make some brats.
Oh, shit. We did all our barbecuing on Friday and Saturday. It's been too fucking hot.
Well, but what's the meaning of a fanboy then?
Huh?
Fanboy.
Fanboy?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's just different abbreviations. But it's the fan is short for fanatical. Always, you can always, it's fine to claim yourself to be like a supporter, but to be a fan, I've never claimed to be a fan of anyone or anything.
Mm, okay.
That's why when you talk to fanboys and they claim to be fanboys, just they're irrational. They're not willing to admit too much praising, not enough admitting.
What, their flaws? The company's flaws and
Well, everything is flaw. Just ask yourself, how can an imperfect being create something that's perfect?
okay.
It's philosophy, literature.
Okay, Thanos.
It's like science. Science don't lie, but scientists do.
Yeah.
Most scientists are full of shit, completely and utterly full of shit. They're still having that the missing link. You know what's that about? The missing link,
No.
where apes evolved to humans.
Okay.
So you know what the missing link is? You heard of that terminology, right? The missing link.
No.
That's basically Darwinism. And so if apes evolved into human beings like they try to teach in school and history books and all that bullshit, that's Darwinism. So if apes evolved into human beings, right? Where are the bones of the transition? Because all we have is ape bones and human skulls, right? Or human skeletons. So you have ape skeletons and human skeletons. Well, where's the in between? Where's the skeleton of the ape actually transforming or evolving into a human being? Where are those skeletons? Where is it? They can't find it. That's what they call the missing link. They can't find the skeleton of the transformation or the evolution of an ape transforming into a human being. It doesn't exist. Now, here's an even funnier part, right? So you have billions of skeletons of apes, right? And you have beyond, billions of skeletons of human beings. Every time there was a slight transformation, there will be billions of those skeletons. And then there's another evolution, and then there's billions of those skeletons. So for every single step of the transformation from an ape to a human, you will have billions of billions. You'll be walking on those skeletons. And they can't find one of any of those steps. It's all bullshit, man. Schools don't like to talk about that. So that's where they come into this play of this so-called. They never found the missing link, so they made up this shit called Lucy. And if you go into museums and shit like that, they'll show this little clay model sculpted out of clay. Lucy, she's the missing link of evolution. She doesn't even exist. You don't even have her bones. You made the bitch up out of clay and wax.
Google Council.
There, you got your history lesson.
Okay. And the Google console beat the PS4. Yeah, Do you have any questions, Chad? Anyone?
No one's around, Levon.
There's 3 people. Oh.
That's me on 3 different accounts. They're looking for drama. They want drama.
Drama? Really?
Drama!
Do they want drama forever?
Yeah, because they're bored.
They don't want to talk about these games. There hasn't been any drama. Everyone's just been gaming. So.
Everybody died. You gonna get back on the dream team?
I was never on the dream team.
Oh shit. Weren't you like a MS-13 member, Levon?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I just made a call, that's all. That's it.
We should start like a clan. Call it MS-13.
Let's not do that.
No, you probably be like MSPG.
I mean, I'm 18, dude. But
Oh shit. You're
I'm
almost old enough to drink.
about to be 19.
You ever smoke weed?
Nope.
You ever drunk some vodka?
No.
Bourbon?
No.
Cardi?
No.
Same shit. You ever done any of that?
No. Have you?
Got it. Crack.
No.
Cocaine?
Nope.
Cigarettes?
Nope.
Oh, you're just the perfect little human being, aren't you?
Nope.
You're like the perfect person to corrupt.
Nope. Took a walk yesterday.
You took a walk?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I just
Where
took
you
a
go?
walk. I walked
That's
to.
it? That's it?
Yeah.
You ever try that fucking Pokemon Go on the phone?
Yeah, I've tried it like years back. It was years ago.
I never tried that shit.
I mean, you're how old are you? 42? 41?
41. My girl plays it all the time.
Mm. People still play that?
Yeah.
Mm.
You getting the new Pokemon on the Switch?
No. I was never really into Pokemon.
I remember when that shit first came out, man. I was living up in Sandstone, and people were like, "Oh, those are all demons. They're little demons." I'm like, shut up. You know what the fuck you talking about? Look in the mirror, bitch. You're the demon.
Google Yeti. I've been hearing stuff about that. Could be a streaming box and a home console.
Who?
Google.
Oh, Google. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that article was saying that they might want to compete.
Yeah.
I mean, they got the huge advantage that they have is advertisement. That's a huge advantage that they have over Microsoft and Sony. Every time you're watching YouTube, here's the Google Council again for the 50th, 100th time today.
You're gonna see it on your ads of every YouTuber that you watch.
Yeah. Yeah, the only like and the huge disadvantage is they'll be new, so they have to build their reputation and build relationships with companies and but it's you're talking about you have to be at least ready to lose $5 billion. If you're willing to lose $5 billion, then you can get into the council business. If you're not, then don't even get in.
Hmm.
Or they can just try to target an audience that Microsoft and Sony just can't reach. But Google is notorious for leaving a product to linger. No real support. It'll be on the market for years, but they're not really supporting it. They're notorious for that too. So I don't know. Here's the real question. Is there room for a fourth council in the market? I don't know.
That's a good question. That's a real good question.
I don't know. You think it'll be the most powerful council there ever was? That should that'd be pricey too.
I
Google
think
makes
it's gonna be more
expensive shit.
powerful than the X. I do think that.
Well, the X is it's hard to compare because the X is completely custom engineered.
Mm.
But I don't know. You come out with your first council and it's already $700. I don't know. I think you got to work your way up, man. You got to work up your reputation and relationships and what can you offer that the others can't. Have Google Hangouts on the councils.
Google Hangouts on the console. Better streaming options than the PS4 and Xbox One.
Hey, there you go. That's a start.
Have that Chromecast. You know how you can beam your phone up to your TV. They can have that. Yeah. So.
I don't know. Yeah, there've been talks for that about for years. There's been talk about a new council, either Google, Samsung, Amazon coming out with their own, and
Oh
never
man, you
happened.
lost some brain cells or something? What are you talking about, Eric?
Huh?
I'm reading the chat.
What the chat say?
Eric, oh mate, you lost some brain cells or something? No, not really. Mm. But what were you saying?
I don't know. What Eric is trying to say. He's talking about lost brain cells.
Yeah.
Regarding what? Learn how to fucking type before you start losing
Something.
brain cells.
Something. Something. Come on, Eric. Okay, but
Good girl. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba.
I don't know.
What?
No, I'm reading the chat.
What the chat say?
I don't know. That's what Eric said.
You know what stupid people are notorious for?
What?
When they can't understand something, they call you stupid. Like that some shit?
That don't make no damn sense.
That's why they're stupid. Oh,
I just keep on getting new followers.
you're blowing up. You didn't lose any subs?
I just lost one sub.
I wonder who is that.
I got 619 subscribers right now. I had 620, but I don't know.
You gotta stop botting, man.
I'm not botting.
He phrased it as that originally people might laugh at the idea of a Google console. They might even think that this is absurd and not take it seriously, but they already are okay with that. Google realizes that this is going to be an uphill battle, but they plan on winning people over with awesome exclusives. So apparently the plan here is to just go around and make the games that people want that nobody else seems to be creating. So this is my own speculation here, and nothing the sources told me. But what happens?
Eric, speak up.
Like Google has a lot of money.
What are you trying to say?
I got a friend request. Only in Spanish. Man, streaming on this PlayStation it's giving me more recognition. I'll tell you that a little bit.
On the PlayStation?
Yeah.
Oh shit, Ravon's getting that PlayStation fame, son.
Yeah.
Goes up and decides to purchase somebody like Konami. This is a studio that's had a lot of problems over the last couple of years of not really creating the stuff we want. Well, what if somebody else comes in charge? What if the big bad badasses over at Google step in just to come and start making stuff like Metal Gear Solid? Now,
Hey, Dracord, stop, messing with Weapon Wheel.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Probably got arrested.
No.
It is not going to be another project like Metal Gear Survive. That was apparently just a tiny little project to throw out there to see how much interest is still existing for this franchise. What they're making now is apparently something that the main title I heard is Metal Gear Zero. So I think it's probably going to be some sort of giant reboot or possibly just a huge remake of the original Metal Gear in modern graphics, making it where we're playing as Solid Snake on his first mission to kill his father, Big Boss. That sounds fantastic, but even more so if you're having a strong developer or a strong company like Google at the helm, somebody who is going to motivate them to make it awesome. They can't slack off, they can't shove in crappy microtransactions, because the point of that game won't be about selling copies specifically, it's going to be about trying to get people to jump on board with the Yang. Now, something else that we got to keep
Game
in mind
crash to 2020.
it's not
Huh?
exactly straightforward.
No, I'm reading comments on, I'm watching some video.
Stuff in general when it comes to modern
Whose video?
Dreamcast guy. Have you heard of him?
Yeah.
I'm
What are you
watching
saying?
him. He's talking about the Google console.
I think he's just talking about it for views.
Hmm.
A little bit more blurry. They definitely want to have something along the lines of a streaming service, at least in some capacity. We don't know exactly what's going on yet.
You hear everything he's saying?
Yeah.
All bullshit. He has no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Computer itself or into your TV that'll make it where you can play special video games that look fantastic, but through your PC itself. Now, there's a big difference here because it's basically saying like this is going to be a separate type of computation that's going to work through your computer. So by plugging
Let me see.
in the Yeti, think of it as like a crazy external stream a lot to the processing, making it where you're accessing a server.
Tag me in activity. Whoa, someone tagged me on PlayStation.
Oh.
Hmm?
Back in PlayStation?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm getting some friends. Will, sure.
I tried out Black Ops 3 yesterday. Fell asleep playing that shit.
You did?
Yeah, shit looks terrible.
What did you play it on?
Oh, PS4.
Mm.
I was just tried out like 3 or 4 matches of multiplayer. It's the same shit over and over and over again.
What would be a good game to pour on the Switch? The first Watch Dogs.
I think Diablo 3 would be a great game on the Switch.
Hmm.
Now I don't want to hear it's too small. The sprint or the sprites are too small. I don't want to hear that shit. If motherfuckers be playing Clash of Clans on cell phones. No problem playing it on the Switch. Did you see Grimpachi's video?
What, his stream?
No, he had a video. I didn't get to see it yet.
I think it was titled "The Nintendo Switch Don't Deserve Third-Party Support."
Yeah, I've watched it. Why?
What was it about?
It was about like Nintendo fans, you know, with Wolfenstein 2. That's what it's kind of about. Something like that.
You think Nintendo fans are saying it's the greatest console ever made, the Nintendo Switch?
What, Nintendo fans?
Yeah.
I mean,
Who's defending the shit out of it?
Who, me?
No, who is? What YouTuber is claiming Nintendo's the best thing since sliced bread?
I don't know any.
What's his name? Oh,
Nintendo
what's his
Prime?
name? No, he's a crumb cider.
Oh. Crumb cider.
Shit, what's his name? Real Gamer.
Real Gamer 27. No. No, he's been playing his Xbox.
Oh shit. He flat out banned the Nintendo like that. You noticed that like these Nintendo guys, when the Wii U was doing terrible and it was dry like a desert, they all went Xbox?
I went PlayStation.
Most of them, like 8 out of 10 went Xbox.
Mm.
It's so stupid. They get all political about their gaming. It's stupid.
Political.
A lot of it. I ain't gonna say his name, but this guy was like, "Oh, I'll never support a Microsoft product ever," and I'm like, really? Really? What's the operating system? Windows.
Windows. You're supporting Microsoft in a way.
Well, yeah, but it's a pirate edition. You have a cell phone? Yeah. Is it Android? Yeah. Well, you're supporting Microsoft.
How? Yeah. I know all this shit.
Shut up.
Yeah, remember the Wii U days? The struggle? I remember those days.
What days?
What days?
I remember the Wii U days. Getting no games for 6 months. Starving. Being in a desert.
Starving.
I remember.
They
They
look
look
like
like
that
that
fiending crackhead.
What was those buildings that they feed food to the homeless? You know, it was like that. What do they?
Oh shit!
What do they call those?
Salvation Army Council.
Salvation Army. Yeah. It was kind of like that. 6 months, 6 to 8 months with no games.
These niggas were in such denial that they were claiming that they don't even need third party support.
I don't need Call of Duty. What are you talking about? Call of Duty, please. I don't need that. I don't need Assassin's Creed. I just need Mario. That's all I need. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay?
And now look at the hypocrisy now.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. I just need Zelda. I don't need that. I don't need that third-party games.
They're just stupid. They're so stupid they can't even explain their own stupidity.
I'm a Nintendo supporter.
That's all you can do. Because I think their biggest game of the year is going to be Smash Bros.
You getting it? You getting it?
No, I've never been into Smash. I think Grupachi was saying that I don't want to misquote him, but I think he thinks that it's just a port.
He thinks support?
It's just a port over with added features.
Yeah. Man, the Switch third party, I'm worried. I'm worried for this thing. $360p on Wolfenstein 2.
Did they say what resolution was running at?
What?
Wolfenstein 2?
It's dynamic, isn't it? I think it's dynamic.
Probably, but what resolution was it running at?
What, as a whole, or what they say?
In general, yeah.
720p dynamic, I think.
It goes lower than 720?
Yeah. They downgrade the textures.
Oh yeah, it's a very limited console. But I don't know who would expect, to get the Switch edition and expect any game to look the best version. That's just arrogance.
You can play on the go.
You ain't going nowhere. You're just sitting on your bed.
We'll go outside and take my Switch.
It's not a very portable system. I mean, anybody who tries to make that as the main argument, I mean, the Nintendo Switch is not a very
it's not very port friendly.
Portable friendly? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. mean, if you should know what kind of thing the rest of the line is undergoing.
Tragedy that happened with using those third-party docks. It was bricking a bunch of
It was
Nintendo
breaking the
Switch
switches and
left and right. Yeah,
it was.
bunch of stuff, man. But if Nintendo would have gone with the Tegra 2, they would have doubled the lifespan of the battery.
There was a Nintendo guy that said, I don't know, let me look up his name. Nintendo Prime. Yeah, there we go. I got it.
What do you say?
You should watch his, which one? I'm tired of AA third parties ignoring the Switch and Nintendo.
You said what?
And was it that video? I'm trying to remember. What did he say?
Right? Like here, you can try to keep the visual identity as close as possible and deal with lower resolution and lower frame rates, or you can have a more consistent. All right, so I've decided to forego.
Yeah, I found the video. Is Wolfenstein 2 prove AA belongs on Switch? Final impressions.
A traditional review for Wolfenstein 2.
Mexico lost Lavon were cursed. What?
No. Just by the title of the video, I can tell he's trying to make a case.
I was gonna play the
trying
video.
to make a case.
I was gonna play the video.
I don't need to listen to it. I already know.
He already knows just by reading the titles.
No, he's making a case. He's trying to convince
that the Switch is capable as other platforms.
Yeah, they're trying to manipulate. Yeah.
Games
don't belong anywhere. It's not a matter of belonging. It's a business decision. It's about money.
What is crumb side? Lavon, what is the crumb side? You want to explain it or should I?
What? Crumb side?
Crumb side, what does it mean?
What is it? Well, what it is now?
Yeah.
It's history.
No, what it was before. I mean, you can.
It's just a group of people.
Hmm. Group of people that do what?
Talk about gaming.
Hmm.
With very little understanding and coherence.
Oh God. Crumside is the ghetto gaming community.
This is ghetto gaming.
It's mostly black.
Oh shit, that's racist.
No, there's some white people. There's some white guys. There's some Mexicans. There's some Puerto Ricans out there in the crumb side, but it's mostly black.
Nigga, there's like two Puerto Ricans.
And who's that? Puerto Rock and you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, there's maybe
There's a couple.
3 or 4.
I said there's a couple. God damn. Can we be friends? Damn. We we do drama videos. You know, we do gaming videos. We do that, but we also do the drama videos, and that's what kind of gets us views. And since that has slowed down, a lot of us are struggling to get views.
Rancho, you're from Mexico? I think Rancho's from. Damn, I'm getting that echo. That echo is real.
Oh shit.
I think Rancho's Mexico.
Yeah.
They got
internet in Mexico?
Nice shit.
You know, internet in Mexico. Let me see. But yeah, that's what the crumb side is. It's toxic. It's ghetto. Yeah. Crumb side is drama. Yeah, that's what it is. Crumb side is drama with a little bit of playing games. That's what it is, Rancho. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then those groups of people would interact with each other periodically. And it started off with doing a lot of like gaming podcasts, and then the gaming podcasts ended up becoming drama podcasts. And then everybody was backstabbing, manipulating, lying, stealing, cheating. And then the flagging, people started flagging each other, and
Yeah.
it lasted about 2 3 years.
Mm.
But most people were familiar with each other to an extent.
But games are not more important than drama. That's what Rancho Sancho says.
No, it's just drama is extremely entertaining. People love to see other people fight. So it wasn't just the people who you see on YouTube or hear on YouTube, but you had a lot of people who just, like you just watch. But they would secretly send information causing drama within that group, antagonizing, misleading information, or they'll make up rumors and the other YouTuber will believe it, and then they'll go around and people will start fighting. There was a ton of those. A lot of people were watching. They were too chicken shit to come in and hop in, but they love to start shit.
Yeah, I go to the bathroom.
Oh shit. Take a shit break. Drop the kids off at the pool, Avon. Drop the kids at the pool. It's like a novela. Yeah, it is. And so a lot of people found that entertaining. And the reason I still get along with everybody is because most of those guys are extremely insecure, so they become defensive. So I was never insecure because I'm very confident in everything that I do, so I never took shit personal. But these guys, most of them will hold a grudge and they will remain bitter. And then so they started working with less and less people.
I guess I'm one of the last ones left. I'm one of the last ones left, I think.
There's still a couple around.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still trying to make it. I did other stuff as well.
Huh?
I did other stuff as well, Rancho. I did reaction videos, black community videos. Yeah.
Yeah. It's dead. The audience isn't there anymore. There used to be an audience, but now it's just I always found it weird. Like subscribers, they creep me the fuck out. You should know. Anytime my channel got a little too big, I delete it. I don't like that shit. They're creepy. I find all fans creepy. Like people who are fans of Hard 8. Like, dude, that shit is creepy, man. That's creepy. And the reality of these YouTubers, what they don't realize is these people don't give a fuck about them. Just like the YouTubers don't give a fuck about their fans.
Yeah.
It's self-pleasurement.
I don't know. I don't know why I got more views when I have Grey Cord in the title.
Because it's drama.
Yeah. Because it was drama.
This is drama. People want to see people fight.
That's why when you were in that stream with those two guys from Draycord. Yeah, I got some views. Wondering.
They fucked up. They thought they were stepping in the ring with Jordan Dizzle. They fucked up. When I spoke their language, they ain't like it that much.
Got like 155 views right now, so yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it will be a good clump-side memory that you remember a good one.
Huh?
You have a good crumb-side memory?
Oh, I got tons of them, man.
I mean, if you want to share one, then...
Some of them were during the Skype wars. Remember we used to do the Skype wars? This is way before Google Hangout.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga, ain't none of these niggas famous. None of these guys are famous.
I'm not famous. I know that.
No.
Hey, look, there's lavoncason. Like, no kid is, saying, like, hey, look, mommy. Look, it's lavoncason from the crumb side. Hey, look, guys, it's Hardy Times. Like, no one's saying that crap. Nobody's saying that. No one's saying that shit. Like, are kids really watching Broken Games HD? Are kids really watching Hard 8 Times? Are kids really watching Jack Move Johnny? Are kids really watching Jordan Dizzle? Are kids really watching Bear Hugger 29?
Damn. Bear Hugger.
Ain't nobody watching us like that.
Just so they can feel better about themselves. That's all it's all about. They can feel like somebody in life.
So you think in reality they have a bunch of nobodies?
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely. There's very few people that did something positive with their impact on YouTube that actually change people's lives. Yeah, there's very few people that can do that on YouTube. But it depends on your intentions, what you're trying to do.
Please, coming. Alright.
Hey, what's Gucci, my friend? Nice to meet you. My name is Will.
What's up? How's it been?
Hey, chilling, bro. I'm new on this shit, bro. I just bought that PlayStation 4 yesterday.
Mm-hmm. You
Oh,
found me on
you
You got
PlayStation?
some.
Levon,
You got
echo,
echo,
man.
man.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I play the new game for Call of Duty shit. Or anything. Yeah, I just uploaded to this. I don't know how though.
This nigga.
Yeah, I know it's funny, bro. You know, fucking you, bro. I know it's funny.
You new to what, gaming? Oh, no.
Y'all can hear me? Yeah. Yeah. You, oh, yeah, it's a game or you use a PlayStation? I had it, I put the Call of Duty, the new one, or even they play though.
Oh, it's got to finish installing?
Yeah, it's got it's a, when I put it on my computer, on my PlayStation, it say, it downloaded the updating the system, so I can play online, but that shit take a long, man. I've been doing this shit from there to it, and it said 40 hours. That's it. I want this shit, bro, I think I want that, bro.
You got that Walmart PlayStation, son.
So how long has the crunch side been on YouTube? Huh?
I gotta find out on YouTube
Leak your account?
Let me turn off my Switch.
He sounds like he's mobile. He's breaking up really bad.
So
Who's in the chat room? I don't even know his name. Is that Skip Bayless?
My name's Will, bro. My name's Will.
Your name is Will.
Yeah.
You gotta come up with a handle name.
My name is bro. I'm 913. Because you, bro, the only person I know is the Kendall and Dr. Hunter.
Levon, Skip Bayless is asking you
Oh,
when
I
is his
know. I
Nintendo
know who's
handle
asking
supposed to come
me.
out.
I know.
Well, you know what then, motherfucker?
Yeah, I know. When is it supposed to come out? I wouldn't expect it anytime soon. I would say that, but I don't know. I wouldn't expect it anytime soon. But I can see it happening.
Well, we need to get confirmation if one is coming out.
$8 million on the PlayStation.
Who owns a PlayStation?
It said 80 million owns a PlayStation.
Who the hell was that in the party?
He was messaging me before. Yeah.
The Nintendo was boring. Now I only like the Nintendo DS. Oh, damn. Damn.
What about Sony? What about Microsoft? What do you think of What do you think about that, Rancho? What do you think about that?
The DS does got a shitload of games, man.
Yeah, it
That
does.
Metroid was fucking amazing, dude.
I never played it.
Yeah, I picked up the new Metroid and the new DS.
Yeah, I'm getting new followers on this PlayStation. Cut.
Come
I like
on.
PlayStation. I don't know too many Xbox gamers. You got Next Gen 720. You got Crap Gamer. You got the Mooch. Cole Eastwood. Yeah.
They're both great consoles, man. These people act like it's a battle. It's gaming's a preference. Play where you prefer. It's that simple. It's just a preference. Play what you prefer. It's kind of like you ever heard, you ever I remember I hopped in this room one time where these guys were arguing about comic book characters. And it was like a 3 hour discussion and they were all arguing like big time. And at the end, I'm like, you do realize that all that shit is fake, right? Like they're all fictional. Like none of that shit matters. They don't care. They don't care. It's like life or death with these guys. It's silly.
Old 3DS. Old 3DS. It was such a decent console for your time.
I play the PC when I go to the cafe.
How to get famous on YouTube. How to get bigger. I'm gonna go look that up.
Most of those guys are. Most of them are just. I just don't understand why would you take someone's opinion? Because this guy's saying crab gamer's a moron. Most of them are. Why would you take the opinion of someone who's extremely biased? Their whole opinion is tainted. It doesn't matter. Just about every video that they come out, it's almost like they're trying to convince you. In order to try to convince someone, you got to manipulate them. So they're just doing nothing but manipulating the information.
To their own benefit.
Yeah. Because I remember like when these guys came into YouTube, they tried to get partnerships. This is when YouTube was doing the whole partnership shit so they can make money. Crab Gamer was like dead serious about working for Microsoft because they get perks. You know, you get like headsets, controllers, you get free games to review, and if you praise a company, you know, eventually they'll let you keep the stuff that they send you. So that was their goal. That's always been their goal, is to get free shit. And I'm not talking about, you know, a few things here and there, because some of these YouTubers, they get thousands and thousands of dollars a month worth of free equipment.
What happened to that?
But All of them are just it's just bias. It doesn't. It's stupid. You want to listen to someone who's neutral and try to be objective as possible. But when those guys talk, it's just based on bias. Kind of like Digital Foundry. They try to be as objective as they possibly can. Digital Foundry, all they're doing, because people accuse them of being biased or they're on Sony's side and then no. All Digital Foundry is doing is giving out information. It's up to you what you do with that information. You know, so that's all they're doing. They're just giving out information. But people are very emotional. That's why you can fuck with them. That's why I can convince anyone to walk off a cliff, because they were operating based on emotions. There's just very few people on here that I've met that are able of critical thinking or separating the truth from the bullshit. They don't have that ability for some odd fucking reason. It's really weird. That's why I admire Grimm so much, because everything like the way he perceives things is with crucial thought, and then he gives his opinion. Do you have a computer cafe in America? Well, just about every cafe, because most people have their cell phones or laptops or tablets. But I don't know about like a portable PC. I haven't seen those. Or a cafe that just has a bunch of PCs laying around. Most cafes just serve like a diner or just coffee. You bring your own equipment. Arcades is dead here. They used to be big, but ever since Nintendo and more consoles, that we really don't. We have like in the malls or like in movie theaters, we still have arcades there. Or but no, they're not the way they used to be in the 80s and early 90s. Arcades are pretty much dead.
Another crap gamer video.
No.
You got 50,000 subscribers. Crap gamer.
Who?
Crap.
I don't give a fuck if he has 50 million. I've always told these YouTubers, look, there's a lot of stupid people out there. Take advantage of them. That was always my advice. There's a lot of idiots out there. Use every one of them. Rich people, all they do is stay home. Well, I wouldn't call myself rich, but I'm really established. I don't do the 9-to-5 job thing because I buy and sell property. I told you about that last summer, Lavon? The property I bought?
No.
Yeah, we bought well, me and my girl's father were in that business, and we bought an old junkyard property for $40,000, and then like about 4 months later, we sold it for $280,000.
Cool. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What the heck was this? Can I? What? No.
No what?
I'm reading the chat. Can I F you up in the A? No, you can't do that. You weirdo.
What chat? I mean, shit. I don't see nothing in the chat.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Oh.
I don't have Call of Duty.
You must have me blocked.
No.
Which one you have so I can download it right now?
I don't have Call of Duty at all. You work? Well, I'm trying to get work. If you donate to my PayPal.
Ah, indeed. This nigga's smoking that blunt. Oh, you broke up really bad.
I mean, Rancho, you can donate to my PayPal. If you want to.
They got PayPal in Mexico?
You do?
Oh, you in Mexico? Oh, shit.
Hey, I got PayPal too.
I'm surprised. You know what I'm surprised? I'm surprised people haven't started like a live stream and have like betting and gambling with games. You know what I mean? I'm surprised that never took off.
Well,
If I was heavily into, dude, I'm telling you right now, if I was heavily into fighter games or sport games, baseball, Madden, I would have been challenging people on PayPal, man. $20 a game, $50 a game, $50 matches. Didn't this kid Wavy Cricket, remember Wavy Cricket and Joker?
Yeah.
Some kid named Joker. They did that shit. They did
I remember that. It was like 2 years ago.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, something about they started talking shit and then they tried to settle it by doing a Street Fighter match. It was like a $50 Street Fighter match. The best of five or some shit like that. And what ended up happening was Joker never paid. He never paid. Talking all that shit, and then he loses the match, and then on top of it, he never paid off Wavy Cricket.
Mm.
That's what happens when in the crumb side. A lot of these niggas are just fake. They're all mouth, no heart.
If any of you want to donate to my PayPal, it's www.paypal.me/lavoncason. It will go back to improving my channel, better quality content. Yeah.
No.
Yes, it will.
No.
What you mean no? Trying to get better quality.
Damn. I'm just surprised that wasn't a thing.
Yeah, this.
He said no donate. You will argue in crumb side.
What?
It's fucking weak. Got me fucking tired.
No donate, you will argue in crumb side?
Yeah.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, damn, Will, you're going to miss your train.
Hello. Dímelo, pai.
Play games instead?
Sí, yo estoy aquí.
Well, Rancho, I'm gonna make the channel better. That's what I'm trying to do with the PayPal. I'm trying to use it to
Ya
make
está
the
todo.
channel better.
Me llamo
They're just watching you lay in bed, Lavon. You should have called it the Lavon Sexy Bitch Stream.
Okay. That's my hustle phone. That's explaining like that.
Yo, Will, where you at? You're in Mexico, Will?
I'm on Mexico.
What's the temperature out there?
Ooh, fucking hot like a motherfucker, bro.
This is fucking hot.
Nah, I'm just kidding with you. I'm on New York, bro.
Where? Oh, in Europe.
I'm New York. I'm on Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh. It's just hot.
Yeah.
Look at the thermostat. Hot. It just says hot.
It's hot like a motherfucker. And this fucking weed got me fucking high like a motherfucker.
He goes, I don't believe you. You will get better quality to argue.
No. It's gonna be used to get better quality content. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm serious, okay? It's gonna be used to make better quality content, you know, for the channel. And maybe other stuff a little bit.
Bless you.
You think I'm just gonna, you know, use the camera and use all the money that you guys donate to me just to make drama videos? Just to make 4K drama videos? 4K crumb side videos?
He said 4K. 4K crumbs.
I mean, I've done other stuff. You can look at my channel. I've done other things besides Crumbside. There's more than this YouTube game than Crumbside. You gotta find different hustles. You gotta find, you know, different ways of getting money. You gotta find different ways to get money.
Yeah, Lavon, he's a hustler.
Like me, I'm a hustler.
Who wants this?
Play pool.
Who wants this? Amazon Fire TV.
Hey, look, he's hustling right now. He's hustling you motherfuckers right now as we speak.
I got the M30 for 50p.
He said respect from the mountain. This nigga's in the Himalayas. Oh, he's in Switzerland.
Who wants an Amazon Fire Stick? I'm gonna send the link right now.
Me.
Okay.
careful with those bears, man. Mountain lions and shit.
What?
No, it's $40.
Damn, bro, you charge for everything, bro.
No, it's from Amazon.
I know. I have to charge. I have to pay. I have to pay Lavon just to be in this damn party. $10.
No, I'm not rich. I'm a hustler. I'm not rich.
He said I make pesos.
Pesos. In fact, if anyone wants to buy the Amazon Fire TV stick, it has over 500,000 movies, apps, games. And you can also control your voice with the remote by using Alexa. Now, if you don't know what Alexa is, it is basically Amazon's voice assistant. So,
Alexa, she's pretty hot. Alexa, tell me a funny joke.
What do polar bears eat at a barbecue? Icebergers.
Stupid bitch.
okay.
Alexa, what's the murder rate in Chicago?
In 2015, Chicago's
No, if I
murder
don't
rate
smoke
was
weed. In
18
fact,
murders per
here's the link.
100,000 people.
Here's the affiliate link.
Yo, weed's the
If you
better
want to
shit.
buy.
Weed is the better shit, bro. Trust me.
Here's the affiliate link.
Alexa,
If you want to buy
what's the
it,
temperature in Mexico?
there you
Which
go.
location was that?
The temperature.
I'm there for the specific city in Mexico.
What's a city in Mexico?
Oh, shit. Ask Alexa, what is the crumb side? In fact, here's another product. Here is another product. Amazon Fire Cube.
Ask Alexa, what's the crumb side?
Amazon Fire TV Cube.
Let me ask that bitch that shit. Hold on. Alexa, you sexy hoe. What's the crumb
The
side?
greedy eye of the beholder.
Oh shit. She just fucked me up. Alexa, what's the crumb side?
I'm not sure.
See, she don't know what that is either.
See, I'm trying to make some money. Here's the link to the Amazon Fire Cube if you want to buy that as well.
He said crumb side not famous. Hashtag not famous crumb side. That's racist.
If you want to buy it, here you go.
You still trying to sell that? I was gonna say crumb side Amazon stick. What the fuck? Hold on. Let me get this straight. You bought that. I was gonna say it again. You bought that crumb side Amazon stick for $40, and you're trying to sell it for $40?
No. How it works is that you put links, like affiliate links. That's what I just did.
Crumb side Amazon stick. That's fucked up. Hard 8 edition, nigga. Ah!
Go. Here's the link to the Amazon Fire TV.
Rancho said, Leyland, I don't know your shitty American products.
What
That's
do you
racist.
know? What do you know?
That's racist.
Damn. What do you know?
I've always wanted to try, shit, what's the word I'm looking for? Shit. The word I'm searching for. Authentic Mexican food. Not this American Mexican food.
Not Taco Bell?
No, that's all fucking Americanized.
No, I'm just joking, but
That was very fucked up,
yeah. I've joined the Amazon Associates program. Yeah.
My cousin loves Taco Bell. He's American. He fucked up.
All right, Amazon affiliate marketing for beginners. My name is Dan Brock.
Yeah, here's a video.
And here are the reasons why I recommend that beginners start the journey through Amazon affiliate marketing. All right, so reason number one is that if you want to be a
It's all a scam, Leyland.
marketer, you have to have
What do you mean it's all a scam?
salesmanship.
It's real products.
If you're not using Amazon affiliate marketing. All right, so if you're thinking about doing clickback,
You're the product.
Mobile marketing, all that stuff, you need to know how to sell and take people through the process of being a cold lead to a warm buyer. Now with Amazon, you don't need to do that. There are specific strategies that I teach in my Deadbeat Super.
You heard about Amazon leaving?
That let you target people that are already.
Why is it what?
I think they're leaving Seattle. Because of the taxes.
Buyers, so you don't have
They don't want to pay for
this
taxes.
month-long
Okay.
process of warming up a lead. You can specifically target people that are already in the buying process. Because of that, you can direct them right to Amazon and let Amazon do all the selling for you. Amazon has spent a lot of time perfecting their website and getting people into that buying mindset. And if you go with Amazon, the Amazon Affiliate Network,
You know he's the new richest man in the world, right?
Who?
The CEO of Amazon?
It's one of the most searched sites, Amazon.
Yeah, he's now the richest man in the world.
2018.
Yeah.
Okay.
from here to here, you don't need to do all this.
What I'm playing is it's about Amazon affiliate marketing.
Heavy lifting for you. All right, so that's reason number one. The reason number two is that you can actually make a lot of money selling products that you're not really pitching. What I mean by that is, like, let's say you have a site on audio equipment. You're an audio nut, and you've reviewed all kinds of microphones that you recommend to different people. So what'll happen is someone will go to Amazon, and they may
Is
or may
it
not
true,
buy the
Levon?
product that you
Is it
recommend.
Scam Go America Flea Market to sell or garage sale?
I need to buy this plunger for my toilet because it keeps getting clogged up, or I need to buy a new chair because my chair's broken. So
there's other ways of making money, people. There's other ways of making money online.
24 hours, you get commission on all the other
You can prostitute yourself.
stuff that they buy, even if they don't buy the original.
Like if you want to donate to my PayPal, that's if you want to. If you want to buy Amazon Fire Stick or Fire Cube, Fire TV, you can do that right here.
Sell it, sell that product.
This is a great way to pull in.
This is the Amazon Fire. The Amazon Fire Stick has over 500,000 movies, games, TV shows. You can listen to music.
QVC that shit, Leyland.
And you can also control your your remote with your voice by using Amazon's voice assistant, Alexa. So it's $39.99. Go get it. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a big lie. Corporations use you as a pawn, Davon. Damn. Damn. Left the brother speechless.
Nope.
Little like side affiliate sales, even if
I'm gonna let
they
this
don't
video
love something
play.
you're pitching. All right, so that's reason number 2. And reason number 3, this is my most favorite reason, is that it's all about competition. All right, now with Amazon, because there's new products and new niches popping up literally every single day, you don't have to worry about niches being oversaturated because there's dozens of new niches popping up every single day.
I've been trying to get
All right,
review
now,
copies
Amazon,
of games. That's what I've been trying to do.
Do you keep all your physical games, or you trade that shit in, Levon?
I keep them.
Oh, you don't trade it in?
Mm-mm.
I don't know why people go to stores and trade it in. You're so much better off selling that in a garage sale or like on a Facebook group. Yeah, Facebook is really good.
Someone's cutting grass.
Oh shit, what are you trying to say, Levon? Oh, landscaping business, nigga.
Yeah, someone's cutting grass.
You're lucky, that could have been you cutting that grass.
Yeah, I know.
They was like, shit, for the money, hell yeah.
Yeah, there's other ways of making money besides YouTube ad revenue. It's getting harder and harder out here to make that money, that YouTube ad money. It's getting harder and harder. Nothing more, nothing less.
Damn, you said that shit with authority, like bitter. You're angry.
It's hard out
Nigga
here.
wants that YouTube money. You gotta sing and dance, son. You want that money? You gotta sing and dance.
Please.
Sing a Barry White song.
Barry White song.
Erica Badu? Erica, you wanna sing? How about Diana Ross? Oh my god, don't. Supposed to gain subscribers, not lose them.
You said sing.
Sing.
Love, look in your eyes.
Hey, nigga said love's in the eyes. What the fuck?
No, I will not become a rapper. Rappers, ugh.
Do a rap song real quick.
No, I can't rap. Put Xbox One X. Nintendo's done with handhelds. Put the Xbox One breaking megaton news in YouTube titles. What?
What?
I'm reading the chat. Nintendo is done with handhelds.
What do you mean breaking megaton? What's breaking? The Xbox is breaking?
No. I don't know if they're done with handhelds. Dedicated handhelds, you mean, NJ? Is that what you mean?
New Jersey up in the house. This nigga said, Lavon, can you do a private show on Snapchat? Wink, wink. Oh, shit. Oh, Lavon's just blushing. You ever seen a black man turn red? There you go. There you go. He blushing. He blushing. Lavon blushing.
You can do a private show? What? What?
That's your audience, Lavon. That's your peoples.
My people?
That's your peoples. They're your subscribers.
No, I'm not doing that, but...
What type of content you been pumping out?
Gaming?
I leave you alone. Yeah, right. I leave you alone for a year. And this is the audience you get? What's going on? What are you not telling me?
Nothing.
Is there a video that I'm not aware of? What's going on here, dude?
Nothing. Nothing's going on.
He said that is a lie. Black people do not turn red, they turn purple. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. How do you respond to that?
You just don't.
he just don't.
You just don't.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
Yeah, simple. I've been, been consistent with my videos. That's all I've been doing.
Yeah, but what are you doing? What are you pumping out? You're pumping out with no t-shirt again, right? You wearing no t-shirts in your videos now?
No, nothing else. It hasn't been any of that buffoonery.
Oh, shit.
It hasn't been any of that, actually.
So, all right, so for all those out there that are a little curious, just a little curious, he don't flow that way. Or do you? I don't know. It's not like that. I know you in real life.
No, I don't do that. It is the truth, my Negro friends. Do not blush. Wow.
Like I said, it is true. My Negro friends do not blush. There's black people in Mexico?
No. Do you guys have any questions? I don't know if it's true.
I cut the grass once. I cut the grass one on a hot sunny day. I came back home, and my girl was like, "Oh shit, I thought you were Mexican for a second." I was
Okay.
like, "Yeah, let me tear that booty up, huh? Let me tear that shit up." Sorry, just memories, bringing back memories.
Yeah, everyone got a Patreon now.
He said you read wrong, Negro.
Negro.
Oh shit.
Negro.
And he spaced it too. It's like Negro.
Negro.
No, he doesn't mean it that way.
Negro.
Do you think black people are sensitive, Lavon?
What, get emotional?
No, like towards racism.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got an email.
Yeah.
Business will start tomorrow at 3 p.m. Okay, I'll see you there.
Why didn't they send me that review copy? Let me see something. Let me check my email. Oh, damn.
Thanos is a fake Hispanic. He cannot read me.
Negro.
This nigga's funny, son.
Okay. Alright. Dang.
Negro.
Damn. Ah, Lord. Check on the PlayStation.
You better call Tyrone.
I've been playing Crash. I beaten Crash 2.
How many crashes on there? 3?
Yeah. I've beaten 2 and 3.
I beat Uncharted 1 and 2. I still got to do 3 and 4.
Mm.
How close are you to beating GTA?
GTA, I'm 16%.
No, not completion. Just beating the game.
Chapters?
Are you almost done beating it or what?
No, I'm not done.
Damn.
I'm at the part where Trevor and Franklin, they go get the daughter. I've
I didn't
gotten.
make it that far.
You didn't make it that far?
No.
I've gotten to the point where I can now play as Franklin. Yeah, I can play Franklin again, and yeah. Oh, I can listen to music. Wait.
Do you have an external drive for your PS4?
No.
So you're just using the 1 terabyte?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can get dude, you can get a 4 terabyte external for about $110.
Hmm. Okay. Let me try something.
Because I put an SSD on my PlayStation 4.
You did?
Yeah, I put an SSD and I put a 4 terabyte external.
Mm-hmm.
So the games that need that that can benefit from the loading speed, like Final Fantasy 15, for example. Oh man, huge difference on an SSD.
I can play music.
He's like, I can play music. Sooner or later, they're gonna have to put next gen on SSDs. Especially if you're talking about loading all that 4K texture.
Mm. Yeah, you can play music on Playroom.
In Playroom? I never
Yeah.
fucked with Playroom.
Hmm.
I never messed around with that Playroom.
Mm. Yeah, you can play music on it. That's what I'm streaming on right now.
Careful, you don't want to get hit with that copyright.
Who cannot read Spanish? I have to go. You can go. See you later.
What was that?
I was reading the chat. See you later, Rancho. See you later.
He goes, okay, Levon and Thanos, who cannot read Spanish, I have to go. You know, that's the most racist shit anyone's ever said to me.
It's not illegal to be racist, Thanos.
Oh,
You know that, right?
That's hate speech.
I'm telling you, man.
What?
I've been gaining an audience from streaming from PlayStation. Trying to reach 1,000 subscribers at the end of this year. That's my goal.
How many subscribers you gained this year so far?
417 plus 20 plus 200. 202?
How much?
202.
202?
Yeah. Unless if I do gaming news articles.
You need to do giveaways. That's why everybody's watching, because they want to see you give away something for free.
What?
See your little blue cup? Give that shit away for free. It's right there on your dresser. Watch my videos and you get this delicious blue cup, nigga. And you got to promote your Sunny D.
I don't have Sunny D. I don't have Sunny D.
You got to play games while drinking your juice box.
What?
Yeah, that's how you get views, man. The secret juice box.
What, the Nestle?
Oh shit! Why you gotta go chocolate?
No, the water. The water bottle. I'm gonna go get some now.
Oh shit!
Be right back. Keep the chat entertained. Keep them talk.
Well, what do you want me to do? Sing and dance? Left me alone in this chat with a fucking ceiling fan, blue cup that looks like Vicks, crooked ass lamp, headboard, closet door. The fuck? I don't know what to say. Ain't nobody to look at this. Talking to myself. He's getting secret porn messages on his PlayStation. Man, this is sad. This is sad. About to sing the song. So fucking bored. Levon left me alone in this stream. No one's chatting, listening to me sing. I'm all alone in this nigga's room, and no one can see me, 'cause I'm all alone. People in the chat are probably saying to themselves, this nigga Thanos is a little crazy. Maybe he's just bipolar.
Thanks. 7 viewers.
What?
Thanks.
See?
I'm back.
I was entertaining the shit out of your chat, son. Hey, do you think it's rolling? It's just there's a slight delay in the chat. You can't see all the laughter. What is that? Is that Kool-Aid? You drinking that Kool-Aid, son?
No. Something else.
See, that's stereotyping. Why are you stereotyping, Levon?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just reading the chat.
God damn.
The wheels in the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
Yeah, this is a live stream. This is a live stream. This ain't an archive stream. This is a live stream.
Is this shit live? Come on. Oh, you little stinker. He's about to do an Amazon giveaway.
Okay.
Amazon giveaway.
Let me get it out.
Whoever is the 100th comment gets a free Amazon Crumb Side Edition stick.
Yes, I did graduate from high school. I did. This is my diploma. I was wondering.
Oh shit, he's gonna. Oh, diploma. Diploma time, nigga. Diploma. Look at his diploma. Damn, they're small.
Yeah.
Oh, yours is anyway.
And now I'm looking for a job. Eventually gonna make a bank account and all that stuff.
Did you set one up already? Like I told you? Start working on your credit?
I don't have a credit card.
Oh shit.
What are you gonna do with your life? Get a job, then eventually save up the money to move out. Move to an apartment of my own.
Oh, shit. He's gonna get his own PSN and his own Pornhub. He don't need you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a job.
Yeah. Say, you young people, you got such easy access to porn. Remember back in the days you had to buy a magazine.
You.
Or hope that a friend had a magazine.
Yeah, we got it real easy. You have to go out. Yeah.
I remember when you wanted to talk to a girl. Well, I was outside a lot. When I had to go talk to a girl, I actually had to walk to a payphone and actually put a quarter in it. Talk to her ass.
How many minutes did you allow?
Fucking
How many minutes were you allowed to talk, like with the payphone? Plastics. I mean, if I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm enabling monetization, and also enabling the super chat as well. Yeah.
what was that?
I'm going to enable monetization. Yeah. In the super chat.
Where's the donations? You
What'd you
gotta pay
say?
for my entertainment. What I say? You're in the chat.
There's a reference to an old movie, The Graduate, with Dustin Hoffman. You mean the one in 1967? Okay. Yeah.
Who is that? Bisexual sushi?
Bronx Sushi too.
That's what I said, Bronx sushi. Oh, I hated the Bronx. Terrible place. Many Spanish people in the Bronx.
Lots of the code.
If anyone wants to donate to my PayPal, then cool.
Oh shit! You hear what? So he's typing in the chat.
2018, they would say one word apps. Here's a link to my PayPal. Here's a link to my PayPal. If you want to donate. What up? What up, old dirty 33? What's up? Long time no see. Long time no see, man. What's up? It's been a while. It's been a while.
Who's old dirty?
You don't remember old dirty?
No.
He's from Dave's Had Enough show. He's appeared in Real Gamer.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember. That's the guy. That's the guy that set me up. He set me up. And
You know, you just chilling? Okay.
nah, I'm just making shit up. I fucked up.
Yeah, I got
Old
payback.
Dirty. He's the one that had a video, and I saw the whole little series he had with when he was showing vinyl records.
Yeah.
And he had a nice collection of vinyl records.
Yeah.
That shit was, yeah, I like that. And it looks like if you look at the ceiling, it looks like he lives in a much older Victoria house. Those homes are classics, man.
I got a new subscriber.
Oh shit, Lavon blowing up. You blowing up, Lavon?
Yep, I'm trying. Trying my hardest, man. Being consistent. You gotta be consistent with your YouTube.
Lavon,
What?
does your mom have vinyl records in the house?
No, she has CDs. No.
Oh shit.
Do you have vinyl records?
New York, I do.
New York?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, do you have any?
No, I don't have any. No.
You don't have a record player?
In New York, I do. I have a scratch table.
Did you use the DJ? Or...
Nope. But everybody, well, not everybody, but it was pretty popular because I was there when rap was born, when hip hop was born. I mean, we used to have something called block parties, and the cops used to come and they used to put like the blocking, the barricades, and cut off the block at each end of the street. And these dudes, man, they used to be pulling out DJ equipment from the window. Stereo speakers were coming out of the window, and you used to see wiring, and then they used to scratch records. I saw KRS-One before he was even called KRS-One.
Okay, cool.
He said vinyl's making a comeback. Yeah, I remember like there were people making cases that nothing sounds, because vinyls have a particular sound to it. I remember when CDs came out, a lot of people didn't like CDs because it was just, like too clear. It didn't have like a particular sound that a vinyl record produced.
Stop lying. He's talking about that KRS-One comment.
Yeah, it was him. Yeah, because it was all, we grew up in Harlem. That's where hip hop was born.
We still have block parties for kids before they go back to school. Well, I'm going to college in September.
Ain't nothing the same anymore. I remember when crack hit the scenes. That
Crack
shit
epidemic?
was tearing up. Yeah, it was bad, man. It tore up the streets really bad.
How bad was it? Cause you were there in
It
that
was
era.
everywhere, man. You saw crack bottles every fucking where in the staircases, all up in the projects. You saw them in schoolyards and everywhere. You were constantly stepping on crack bottles.
Hmm. Yeah, I graduated high school a couple weeks ago. Old dirty. So being from that era, and things have changed for the better or worse. Do you think? What do you think?
Oh, it's worse now. Because you see, hip hop, like rap, rap was a manifestation. It's poetry. That's what rap is. Rap is poetry. And the poetry is a manifestation of what was happening in the streets. So that's why rap was very relatable. We can all in the streets, we can relate to all the rap music that's going on. Now rap is not relatable. You can't relate to the shit. Who the fuck, how many niggas you know that live in mansions talking about 50,000 bitches, boats, yachts, Bentleys, and you can't relate to the shit.
Peace, love, and respect. Greetings from Florida. Okay, cool. Okay, cool, happiness. That's cool.
I remember when we saw Method Man in Brooklyn. We saw Method Man coming out of some fucking bodega. He had like a bag. It was a 40. It was a 40 ounce, and I forgot his name. What was his fucking name? Because I was outside the car. My boys were in the car, and one of my boys. Damn, what was his name? I think his name was Pickett. Because he's like a professional thief, so we gave him the nickname Pickett. And he was staring down Method Man. Method Man saw him because I'm looking at him. And I remember the first thing that came to mind was like, damn, that nigga's tall. And he was walking down the street and Pickett was just like give him a hard look, mad hard. Method Man glance over at him and then starts looking down, walks away. That shit was hilarious.
What about
Pickett was
Redman?
fucking
Did you
like,
like Redman, or
nah, I never cared about Redman.
you didn't like him? They were together.
Nah. Nah, I never liked him. Rap died a long time ago, man. It
Rap
died a
had a
long time ago.
message to it back in the day. It makes you think. It make you think about life and so on.
Yeah, it was relatable, man. It was about sharing each other's pain and the suffering and the hardship of, what we all went through. But I don't know what it is today. It's rap was hijacked.
Well, and all that. So, do any of you have a favorite Isley Brothers song?
I like the Righteous Brothers.
None of these so-called rappers have any skills.
No, because it's not about poetry anymore. It's not poetry anymore. It's ruined it, man. They ruined it. Remember Chuck D? Not Chuck D. What's his fucking name? Big Daddy Kane. Mobb Deep was cool. Um, there was so many.
Twista?
Who?
Tupac?
Yeah, Tupac was there. Towards the late of his career, he was already into that corporate rap shit. Later, much later in his career. I don't think people actually realize how phenomenal that kid was, man. Not only that he was great at the game, but he did it at such an early age. Because he died at the age of what, 23?
No.
Early 20s.
25.
Some shit, yeah. He's still young. He was able to. Same thing with Biggie. Even though I ain't like Biggie shit, reminds me too much of Brooklyn.
You didn't like Biggie like that?
Nah, I wasn't no Biggie fan. I remember walking down Brooklyn hearing Biggie every. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sick of this nigga shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was 26. Yeah, he's so fucking young. The amount of accomplishment that kid was able to
He was
achieve.
acting. He created movies. Yeah.
There's still a lot of speculation
And his
who
death.
killed his ass. He
Yeah.
was the perfect he was the perfect manifestation of what good and evil is like, because he had some severe inner demons. There was a lot of good points to him, but he was also very he was angry. He was really angry, mad, bitter. He was bitter about some shit.
Well, old folks don't like the music the young people like. I don't really like today's music like that, to be honest. There's some good rappers. There's some good rappers out there. There are. And this is coming from an 18-year-old black male as well. But to be honest with you people, be honest, I think this generation of rap sucks. Nothing more, nothing less. It sucks. It sucks.
You remember Motown?
Yeah, David Ruffin.
Oh my god, man.
Temptations. Yeah.
They just don't make music the way they used to. It's different. It's all noise now. A lot of it's noise. It's very hypnotic. If you listen to the beat, it's very hypnotic. A lot of the deep basses that they use.
Yeah, no surprise there. $620 subscribers, yes. You ate disco in the 70s? Welcome to my world.
I remember the videos too, man. Even if you look at the older rap videos, they weren't on fucking luxurious islands. It was all in the street. It was always about the street.
That wasn't until later. Like the late 90s, 2000s, early 2000s.
Yeah, it pretty much was hijacked in the mid 90s.
Which I mean,
this dude, man, this guy.
They got more successful. The rappers have gotten more successful at that point. So I mean,
Nas was even though I didn't like his songs that much, but his lyrics were just compelling, man. Nas, probably one of the great rap's greatest lyricists.
EMD, EDM is the new life.
You remember the love songs, rap's love songs, knocking the boots.
What, H-Town?
Oh man.
Is that you talking about H-Town? That's R&B.
Yeah, R&B. R&B was the good shit too, man. With my homegirl's gotta be, to this day, the very best of the best. It's gotta be Mary J. Blige, man. Mary J. She was, damn.
I need love. Remember Chris Rock's CB4?
Cool J.
Do any of you guys remember Chris Rock's CB4? That was a funny movie.
One of my favorite groups has got to be Nice and Smooth. Nice and Smooth, and Pete Rock. Oh shit, son.
African? Remember Gerald Levert?
Did somebody say African Bombada?
Yeah, someone said African.
No, African Bombada.
No. But I love African tribes, but do any of you guys remember Gerald Levert? That's what I've been listening to.
Tribe Called Quest.
Listen to Nas, Mobb Deep, KRS-One, Wu-Tang, Ice
Yeah,
Cube.
Wu-Tang, Ice Cube. I never liked Ice Cube. I never gave a shit about Ice Cube or
Really?
fucking Ice-T. I never liked Ice-T
Why?
shit.
Why is that?
I don't know. Even though Colors was good. That was a good song, Colors.
Mm. I mean, Jill Overt had some great songs. He did.
Shit, we even had good movies, man. Menace to Society. That was a great movie.
New Jack City.
New Jack City. There was another one with fucking what's her name? One of the Jackson sisters. Shit. What's her name?
Poetic
With Tupac
Justice.
and yeah, Poetic Justice was really good.
Mm. Did that influence you to become a somebody? With those people that were on TV and like, what did you want to be when you grew up?
No, back then we didn't have like role models. It was the streets was the role model.
Mm.
You had to walk, you had to talk. You see, a lot of these niggas they have like an imitation of being like a hoodlum. You know, like, and out there in Harlem, you're not imitating. That's actually your lifestyle. You have to live it. You know what I mean? So some of these white kids that are around here and they try to act all thuggish. I'm like, nigga, you're imitating. You know, that's not a lifestyle out here. But like growing up in Harlem, that's not a choice. You have to live like that. If you want to survive in the streets anyway.
What about the nerdy kids? What about the nerdy black kids? Let's say they were.
There's no nerdy black kids in the project.
What about people like me?
I ain't never seen no fucking nerdy black kid in the project.
What about people like me, like with their?
What, like you?
Yeah.
They didn't come around too much. You only come usually during the daylight, because at nighttime is when all of the bad people come out.
Mm. I'll probably go
I
out.
remember we went to my boy's house. His name was Drac. We went to his house and he had like this busted ass apartment, dude, and he had like a party. It was nothing big. It was like maybe 25 people and all that shit. That night, he was supposed to get shot because he did some shit to a girl. Or was fucking with somebody's girl or something. So what happened was, the dudes that were supposed to kill him, they went up the stairs, right? And as soon as you come to the stairs, the top of the stairwell, there's a door to the left and there's a door to the right. Well, we were on the door to the left. That's his apartment. Well, they went up to the top of the stairs and they made a right. They kicked down the door and they just sprayed the entire apartment. They had machine guns, like an Uzi or some shit. They sprayed down that whole apartment, then they ran downstairs, got in the car, and they took off. Thankfully, there was nobody in the apartment to the right. There was nobody home.
What's
But
nerdy nowadays?
they went to go kill him, and they went to the wrong apartment. So if they would have made a left, I would have not been here.
Mm.
Everybody went down, and some guys chased him into the car and all that shit. But they were coming to kill Drac.
Mm. So there were no nerdy black kids in the project.
Well, most people at the time, most people were either drunk or really fucking high. They were stoned. So they would have killed a majority of us.
What, the nerds?
No, some problems Drac had with some people. They went looking for him.
No, I was talking about the nerdy black kids. That's what I was talking about. Like,
no, there was no nerdy black kids.
So what did you have?
We had like just hardcore dudes, man. Like dudes, even if you looked the wrong way, there was gonna be a problem.
A personal problem?
Oh yeah. Things can go south real quick. especially if you're like fucking with girls and all that, because you never knew who her man was.
Mm.
But you had to be on your P's and Q's constantly.
Mm.
A lot of times they were just innocent bystanders too.
Mm-hmm.
The good old days. Those are the good old days.
The good old days. Mm. What was your first time using the internet? Like, what was that like?
I don't know. I don't remember. I remember some chick though. She was on the computer. I didn't know what the fuck she was doing, and they were all giggling. It was like a couple of girls there, and they were all giggling and shit. And like, what are you doing? And she was in some chat room. It was just a chat room, and people were talking and they were socializing. Like, oh, that's creepy. You're talking to people you don't know. That shit is creepy. I think the very first website I ever went to, I sat down the computer and I typed in Capcom. That's the first time. That's the first shit I ever searched. And the
Mm.
page was fucking, you get like 10% of it loading at a time
Mm.
because it was dial-up. You have mail.
Did you like it?
What, the internet? No,
Yeah.
I didn't care for it at the time.
Mm.
But I remember the internet, they used to charge you based how long you used to stay on the internet.
Mm.
That's how they used to charge you on the internet. If you used an hour, they used to charge you like for every hour. But actually it was minutes. They charge you for every minute.
Mm.
Kind of like a phone bill back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
They used to charge you based on the minutes.
Mm. Man, I've been lacking on my interviews, man. I've been lacking.
Who are you gonna interview?
I don't know. I don't know. Chat, do you guys have any suggestions of who I should interview next, or? I haven't done an interview in a minute. Couldn't say you was gangsta back then unless you proved it. Mm.
Yeah, it was a lot of proving you had to do, man. And you had to dress a certain way. You had to wear fly shit, man. You have to wear like, in style shit. I remember in high school, we had what was his name? Damien. We had a black kid named Damien, man. He was poor. I mean, he was fucking poor, dude. Like, he came to school and he had a rope for a belt. That's how fucking poor this kid was. But no one fucked with him because he had an amazing ability to diss you. Like, he'll have everybody laughing at you. That's why no one fucked with him. He was just He was comical, man. No matter how hard you try to play on his broken down shoes and old ass pants and t-shirts. Then we had another friend named Anthony. I'll never forget this dude. He was cool with us and all that. He used to hang out with us and shit like that. But I remember he was wearing a pair of pants, the exact same pair of pants for 3 fucking months. They were black. He had black pants. He wore them so much every day because he was poor too. Because being poor in the hood is real. This shit was shiny. They were just regular black pants, and he wore them so much that the black pants ended up being shiny. Because, the grease on your hands and all that shit, dead skin, and because skin is oily. And so I remember his pants, he came to school one day and nigga's pants were just glistening. And I was like, damn, son. He wore the same pair of pants for 3 months straight, dude. And I was like, oh, man. It was real, man. It was real in the hood.
Really? Oh.
We did so much bad shit, man. We did a lot of bad. Well, when you're in the streets and you're bored, you do bad shit.
I mean, you have video games.
Well, they weren't, we had video games, but it wasn't as the way it is today.
Yeah, TV.
Yeah, TV was a big part. Like MTV.
MTV was big at that.
Yeah.
It was powerful.
Yeah. And videos, like music videos, were very influential back then, especially rap videos. Very influential, because it was still new. You know what I mean? I still remember the first time I just stopped what I was doing, and I watched the whole fucking video again. It was when Method Man came out with Bring the Pain. Oh shit, son. Oh, I like Bad Boys. To me, that's got to be one of the greatest love songs in hip hop like ever created was Renee. And I did a whole research on how he came up with that song Renee. And I end up pinpointing because a lot of it was artificial. Like he had he changed the name and he changed a little of the situation stuff like that. But what happened to Renee? And I pinpointed down. I even Google Earth the shit. You know how you can go to like Google Street View? Because it was about a girl who got shot. And I even saw the payphone. I saw the exact, because he named it, in the backstory, when he's being interviewed, he tells where the girl got shot at, the street corner, and he says the name of the street. And I Google Earth that shit and Street View it, and I saw the very payphone where she was at, and she got shot. There's a really cool Biggie Smalls portrait on a building. I don't know if it's in Brooklyn or Manhattan or Queens. It's one of those boroughs that is still up to this day. They got the side of a building with Biggie's face on it. No one touches it. It's never violated. No one ever marks it or spray, nothing. They don't touch it. In the hood, they show mad respect to that big ass portrait of the building of Biggie Smalls' face. You can Google it, you'll see it.
All right, 3DS successor. What do you guys think? Nintendo plans on, still making consoles besides the Switch, after Switch, and they also might be thinking about making a new handheld. What do you guys think of that? Chad?
They don't care about a handheld.
Nintendo phone?
You watch TV, Lavon?
Yeah.
Do they do a lot of commercials for gaming?
What
You see a lot of
gaming?
gaming commercials? Yeah.
Not really like that.
No.
No, not really. Like, why?
No, it's, I don't watch television.
Mm.
I don't know what most of the commercials consist of.
You know, food, State Farm.
But I remember that Power Glove commercial.
Mm. I'm ready for next gen.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I think you just want something new to buy.
Why you say that?
You think you're an addictive shopper? I think you are. I think you're addicted to shopping.
No, not really.
Yeah, I think you are. I think you're addicted to buying video games.
Why you say that?
I don't know.
I haven't bought a video game. I haven't bought any. Last time that I've gotten a game was in like September 2017.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
You got your PayPal description out so these niggas can donate. Help a brother out.
Although I might put that money in my bank account.
I was gonna donate a few bucks in your account, but I don't want your mom bitching at me.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, yeah, you say that shit, then I gotta hear it from her.
What are you talking about?
You know how your mom is.
No, she won't mind.
No. She's like, you better not, Thanos. You better earn it. I'm like, shit. All right. Oh, I guess I could do it in an anonymous way, I guess.
Yeah, you can do that. You got the link?
Damn, son. You can't. I made a promise to your mom, man.
E-hustling. E-hustling.
Every day I'm hustling, hustling.
E-hustling. Electronic hustling. Electronic hustling. Electronic hustling. Electronic hustling.
You know, all that's missing is for you to be pouring that Nestle all over yourself, right? That's all that's missing. Pour that Nestle.
Why you say that?
I'm just reading the chat. That's what they're saying in the chat. Classic from Meth? Oh, yeah, that's it. Remember that nigga's Takal album? That whole album was a fucking hit.
Oh, it's Soul
Method
Platinum.
Man. Yeah, that whole album was just man, from start to finish. That whole album, man. And then what's even more interesting, if you do the research on the songs that he were making at the time, a lot of it was from old school, like 70s. He would take bits and pieces and then put his spin on it, especially with the beats. I was like, oh shit, I'm over here thinking this is all coming straight from the head. Like, nah, he was inspired by a lot of music. I always liked shit, the Fugees. The Fugees were pretty good. A Mona Lisa? Can I get you, Lisa? What are you
What are you
listening to,
listening to,
Levon?
Ravon?
Kid
Kid
Rock, right?
Rock, right?
I know. Yeah, I know how you flow.
Jail Alert.
Who?
Who?
Jail Alert.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Eddie Lavert's son, the OJs. You know.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Mm.
You listen
You
to
listen to
Diana
Diana
Ross?
Ross?
No.
Lionel
Lionel
Richie?
Richie?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Who's your? I listen to comedians. Dave
Comedians?
Chappelle, Chris Rock, Patrice O'Neal, Ari Spears, Richard Pryor, Bill
Britney
Burr,
Spears. Yeah, I know how you flow. I know how you flow. Pet Shop
Patrice.
Boys.
Mm.
We had a
We
lot
had a
of
lot of
underground
underground
music too.
music too.
Mm.
Or some
Or
people
some
call it
people call
house
it house
music too.
music too.
Mm.
Underground music was
Underground
the
music was
shit.
the shit.
Everybody was trying to
Everybody was
make
trying
their
to make their
tapes.
tapes.
Yo, here's my demo, son. Here's my demo. This shit
Mm.
is trash. Like, what the fuck?
I'm just glad to have an audience that's watching this. That's what I'm glad. I'm honestly glad.
You know
You
what I
know what
never
I never
experienced?
experienced?
What they
What
call
they
that?
call
A
that,
tracks?
A-tracks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
never
I never
experienced those A
experienced those
tracks
A-tracks.
or
Mm.
some shit
Some
like
shit
that,
like
whatever
that,
it's
whatever
called.
it's called.
I came in
I
the
came
era
in the
when
era when
cassette
cassette
tapes
tapes
were
were
everybody was
everybody
using
was using
cassette
cassette
tapes.
tapes.
Mm.
I remember
I
you had
remember
to
you
hit the
had to hit the
rewind
rewind
button
button
and wait.
and wait.
Mm.
And when the
When the
radio ate
radio ate
your
your
tape,
tape,
oh man, that was a mess.
I'm taking surveys, to put money in my PayPal.
You
you
taking a
taking a
survey?
survey?
Yeah, you get paid through surveys as well.
You're
You're
really
really
serious about
serious
this
about
money
this
shit.
money shit.
What?
You're about to
You're
start
about to start
knocking door to
knocking
door,
door to
aren't
door,
you?
aren't you?
Why you say that?
Support the
Support the
Levon
Labor
Foundation.
Foundation.
Yeah, it's fun. But doing YouTube honestly is fun. Don't do something if you don't enjoy it. Don't just do it for the money. Do it because you like it.
No,
No,
if you're
if you're
good at
good at
something,
something,
don't do it
don't
for
do it for
free.
free.
What?
Oh shit.
Don't do it for free.
Yeah, if you're good at something, don't do it for free.
Mm.
You're good at cutting grass? Charge, man. You gotta charge.
Mm.
Did you decide what you're gonna take up in college? Or you already said?
I already said.
You're gonna take pictures of birds?
Birds?
You gonna become a photographer?
No. Maybe a film editor? I don't know. Filmmaker? I don't know.
Filmmaker, shit.
What?
You gonna direct your first Zelda game? It's possible.
Mm.
Maybe your film should be the crumb side of YouTube.
What, documentary?
Hey, there you go. You could do like a little documentary.
I have to gather sources and all that stuff.
Yeah. You have to do collective work.
A lot of collective work. I don't even know where to begin.
What, with the documentary?
Yeah. If I were to make one. If I were.
Well, who made you YouTube famous?
I'm not YouTube famous.
You're on the crumb side.
Hmm?
Yeah, Brother Levi. Brother Levi. Hey, there you go. Brother Levi. Young buck Brother Levi.
Yeah, let me check the Discords.
You ever threw a pencil at your teacher, Levi?
Nope.
Damn. I threw an eraser at my teacher one time.
Why?
I like the way she looked. Miss Pastine was her name.
These Switch games running lower and
I got suspended for 3 days. And then on the fourth day, we had a huge test we had to take.
huge
It was a
test.
math test. Yeah, it was a math test. We had to learn it on Monday, then we had Friday to finish it. And then I came in on Thursday to finish it. So we only had like 4 days to finish it, to learn the lesson. And I
Were
remember on
you
the
allowed to
fourth
use
day.
study guides and
Huh?
study guides?
No, she was just teaching the class.
Oh.
And I came in on the fourth day. I came in at lunchtime. I came in at lunchtime, and then as I'm walking the hallway, one of my boys gave me the test and said, "You're gonna fail this shit." I'm like, nah. So I put the paper on the wall and I did the whole fucking math test and I turned it in and I passed. A plus.
Probably bumped your grade up real high.
I remember we had a Spanish teacher. She was a substitute teacher, but she was terrible, man. And she came in at the right moment because I don't speak or write Spanish, right? So she came in when the teacher got into a car accident or some shit, and we had a test to take.
Oh, we're just
And
talking 706 gamer. We're just talking. That's all.
her name was Miss Melendez, and she comes in, and the whole class is sitting down, pen and paper all ready. She comes in, and she goes, "If everybody was to just shut the fuck up, I'll pass all of y'all." So no one said a word for 33 minutes, dude. And we all passed it. We all aced it. We aced the test. Good old days, the good old days.
But yeah, damn, these Switch games, man, running at 720p, running what lower, 480p, 360p.
Why are you such a Nintendo racist? What's going
I'm not a
on?
Nintendo race. I'm just being real. I'm a Nintendo realish. That's what I am.
Yeah, Nintendo real is racist.
Look, the product, and what I mean by it's like the Wii, I don't mean it by like sales. What I mean is, okay, here's what I mean. Power. From a power standpoint, it feels like the Wii. You get what I'm saying?
No.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, shit. Gotta display myself. Okay, so you know how next gen is around the corner? So where's that gonna be the Switch? Where's that gonna lead the Switch? You know what I'm saying?
What, are you talking about next gen?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, remember, there's like a good 10 years worth of games that the Nintendo Switch can handle.
Hmm.
That'll be interesting, right? How many games between Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony, how many games came out in the year 2017? Regardless if it's indie or not.
Hmm.
Just how many games came out in 2017? I wouldn't go like Android. That's just too fucking many. But between those three consoles,
I'm not counting
whether it's a remake or not, or whether it's a port or not, that's besides the point. Like, how many games came out in the year 2017?
Survey came. I said, I got a survey.
I mean, you can't play them all.
I got 36 cents.
Somebody's donated?
No, I took a survey.
Oh, shit.
What? I can't take surveys?
Well, if you're gonna be Nintendo racist, I don't think that's a good idea.
What, taking surveys?
They gave you 36 cents for fucking survey.
Google. I use Google Opinion Awards. It's on Android too.
Damn, everyone's struggling.
What do you mean?
I gotta get out of here. I got a long drive.
See you later.
All right, talk to
Bye.
y'all.
Bye. Do any of you guys have any questions or anything like that? God dang. 360p? Digital games running this low? Wow. Undocked? Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is running at 480p undocked. 480p undocked, people. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Ain't that freaking something? Ain't that something right there? Running 480p undocked. Wow. Just wow. Does anyone want to join the party? Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. Damn, I'm losing viewers. I am losing viewers. Does anyone have any questions? Anyone? Does anyone have any questions? Oh, okay, he left. Anyone? If anyone got any questions, I will answer them. I will answer them. Alright, I think I'm going to end the stream because there's no questions. See you guys later in peace.